First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And towing the slab here, Ian Jabot. Having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, when a guy like this takes the mound, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes he can see some big strikeouts. Other times, it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Makes the grab, one away. Here's the Pirates lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
In the air, right side. Benson should have this one. That's out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 10.
2 outs, base is empty. Brian Reynolds now at the plate. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. First pitch, and he just misses. And a good eye there. Two outs, base is empty. Next offering is downstairs. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Towards first, and it gets by him. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Turned on it nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Reynolds at second with 2 down. Next pitch inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Way out front for strike 2. Smash to the left side. Slings it across, and that is the inning. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Cincinnati, and our pitcher tonight, Martin Perez. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And now the lefty. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Now here is Will Benson. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
And that one sliced foul. Bounce to third. Hayes to first. That's it out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. One guy they want to get turned around in the sixth spot, Tyler Stevenson.
Just a lot of inconsistent at-bats from him lately, and that's led to only 5 hits in his last 10 games. You know he's feeling it. Those hitless nights, man, they can be hard to sleep. But I've heard he is putting in extra time in the cage, trying to right the ship. So I'm interested to see how he looks at the plate in this one.
Jamer Candelario in the box now. No balls and a strike. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
2 outs, runner at first. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits.
Oh, that ball got him pretty good out there on the mound. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
So 2 on with 2 away. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Ripped on a line. Reynolds calls it in to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, top of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Liover Peguero. Jabot back to work. Peguero hitting fifth in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. So 2 balls and no strikes. That's inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. First offering, and it just misses. Peguero on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And the right-hander deals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. This one in the air. And there's one down. Edward Olivares getting ready to hit. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And a foul ball. Man at second. And a swing and a miss.
See that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Got him looking. And there's 2 away.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Fouled off. He was late. Man on second, 2 down.
1-1.
Not even close there. 1-1. That one almost got him. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Fouls one off. 2-2. On the ground to third. gets it to first, and that'll do it. Pirates lead one, and it remains 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tony Kemp.
Tony Kemp.
As the lefty gets to work. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
0-1.
The pitch. That's off the mark, and the count 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Missed with a changeup. Now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Got him. One away. Here's Luke Maile.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And there's a ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
One out, bases empty. Bounce to the left side. Hayes tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ian Gibaut. There's the strike. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. That one the other way, and base hit. So that's hit number 1 of his major league career. Not sure how many more of those he'll get, but it's still cool for him for sure.
Yeah, pitcher or not, that first career hit is one of the most special you'll ever get. Every person that's played this game at one point swung the bat. I think he'll have the ball front and center on his trophy case for a long time.
So the lineup flips over. T.J. Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Gibaut, the runner at first with 2 gone. Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So 2 down, and now Will Benson struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Kicks and fires. And another ball. That one misses, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 left on. We played 2 full. It's the Reds 1 and the Pirates nothing. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Martin Perez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. High fly ball out to left field. Steer drops steps, heads back on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. And now here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. On the corner for a strike. The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1. The Pirates down by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouled off left side. And a 1-2. On the ground, right side. Over to first. And that's an out. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Flied to right his first time. Splits the plate. Strike 1. Two outs. Now a fly ball to right center. Benson in position. Drops into the glove. And that is that. And we're back. And here is Matt McClain.
The second baseman.
The line of the pitch. Up the middle, Cruz. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, third baseman, Jamer.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one misses. And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Peguero throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Spencer Steer.
2 outs, base is empty. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. That one drilled left field. And a base hit right there. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now it's going to be Tyler Stevenson. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a foul ball. Steer off of first with 2 away. On the ground, right side. Oh, nice play. It's there, and that's a great play.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
On to the 4th. Ryan Reynolds here.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
The right-hander back to work. And that's outside. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 20 on the year, and we are starting over. It's 1-1.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one in the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Missed inside with the curve. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. And it's caught for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And stepping in is the speedy Leover Peguero. Walked his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch misses outside. And the count is 1-1. Right through there for a strike. That one misses. The count now 2-2. 1 down, bases empty. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Stepping in, Rowdy Tellez. First time up was a pop out. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And here it comes. And there's a curve through for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. At the belt and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Now this is in the air down the line. Benson on his way over. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Got it by him for the K.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Ian Gibaut departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Lucas Sims on the pitch here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Up next for the Pirates, Edward Olivares. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. But Pittsburgh gets even on the solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Tony Kemp.
The shortstop, Tony Kemp.
Perez back to work. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Reds just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat. Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Luke Maile, the next to hit for the Reds. Oh, nope. He doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
No strike.
Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Base hit into the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
First and second. No outs. Now here is Lucas Sims. And he lays one down the left side. Throw over to Tellez. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Golden opportunity right here. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One runs in. Here's the blow. Safe. He beats it. And it's 3-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. One down, runner at first. Next for Cincinnati, Will Benson. On the ground to third. Goes to second for one. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Reds 3 and the Pirates 1. Back here in Cincinnati, and here's the catcher, Henry Davis. Davis, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. And he deals. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And the righty deals. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Perez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. The Pirates trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just missed. One down, base is empty. Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here comes a pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And down on strikes. 2 down.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Next to hit, Brian Hayes. That's through there for a strike. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Pirates. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. The wind and the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
The wind to kick the pitch. That misses. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a 1-2.
Nope, that's inside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Just outside. 3-2 now. The wind of the pitch. Lined into right. And that gets down for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Candelario stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
In there at the knees. 2-2 now. Ground ball right side. That's a hit. Oh, the throw is wild. So digging in, Spencer Steer.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
First pitch just misses. And now the lefty. That one ripped but foul. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And here it comes. Hammered down the line. Took the extra bases. Around third. 1 run is in. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Martin Perez will depart, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third. So looking for some help there. Back in a minute. New pitcher on here, Luis Ortiz.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Going. sends it out of here. Home run number 10 on the year, and they add to their lead. It's 7-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Tony Kemp, the next to hit for the Reds. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. And a pitch.
That's a ball. 1-0.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Just off the inside edge. And a payoff pitch. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Tellez drifts towards it. He's got it. And there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
So up next, Luke Maile, 1 for 2. That one at triple digits.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The 0-2. That's a little bit low. The Reds up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Counts 1-0.
Right-hander kicks, deals. They say a win.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. And another ball. Two now. Wouldn't chase that time. Center field sizes this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Reds get 3 on this long ball, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Emilio Pagan.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. You still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And a pitch. McCutchen in the box again, takes a strike. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Nick Martinez up and throwing.
clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Next one misses. 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The pitch. And he walked him.
That pitch is in. Ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Man at first. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Late on that fastball.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Candelario under it. Nabs it.
Now batting, the shortstop, O'Neill Cruz.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, O'Neill Cruz. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-3. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1. Ground ball left side. Zips it across, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez, the next Pirate to hit. That one
ball.
missed. Two runs across in the inning, and we're the top half of the 6th. In for a strike, and the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That clips a corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Stevenson to first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now at the plate, Edward Olivares. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. 2 outs. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And a pitch to third. Candelario. That's the 3rd out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. Ortiz back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can. Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch, and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
In the air right field. McCutchen has it sized up and makes the grab. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt McLean. 1 for 3. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Jeimer Candelario digs in now. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
McLean leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one misses, and the count even 1-1. The pitch, and that one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And another ball. The 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, T.J. Antone.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
At the plate, Henry Davis.
The catcher.
The Pirates in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Up the middle. Slings to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The pitcher, Luis.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, number 19.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
First pitch misses. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. And 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Maley takes it himself, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, Ke'Bryan.
So the batting order turns over. Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. Started after it. Appeal to first. Didn't go. 2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Next offering way off the plate. The Reds leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch misses way outside. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Two outs.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Johan Oviedo. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 24, Johan Oviedo.
In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And he deals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Borucki getting ready to go. Holderman, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. To the right side, Aguero in plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Boog.
And strike one to the catcher. Kicks and fires. Hard hit right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Tony Kemp.
Next for Cincinnati, Tony Kemp. Swinging a foul straight back. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Alexis Diaz on to pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Ellie De La Cruz. He'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing shortstop and batting 9, number 44.
So digging in, Brian Reynolds. He's already homered here in this one. And a pitch. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Diaz, 27 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And the righty deals. Back to the mound. It hit him. And he beats the throw. He's safe. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
So a man aboard, O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered in this game. Right down to shoot. That's strike one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Makes the grab.
Up next to the Pirates, the second baseman, Leover.
Man at first. Here's the second baseman, Leover Peguero. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Activity in the bullpen. Nick Martinez preparing to come on if needed. Cruz also throwing. That's outside. And that is ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
At the belt and fires.
That's in. Ball 2.
And another another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And here it comes. There's a line drive to left field. Brings it in.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Up next for the Pirates, Rowdy Tellez. Just missed. Two outs. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The pitch. Called strike right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Pirates lead 1. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. In now for the Reds, Luke Maile.
First baseman, Luke Maile.
The wind of the pitch. Here's a high chopper. Throw over to Tellez, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Up next for Cincinnati, not shortstop.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. His righty-lefty splits there. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one fouled off. In the air, left field. Reynolds sizes this one up. 2 away down.
Up next in Cincinnati, the center fielder.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, T.J. Friedel.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering misses down and away.
1-0.
Bounced out to short. Fires across the diamond. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. But they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Edward Olivares.
Edward Olivares.
Diaz back to work. That's in for a strike. Diaz, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-1. Kicks and deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground to the left. Fires to first on the run. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Up next to the Pirates, the catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Henry Davis. Not close with that one. Ball one. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down. So now a pinch hitter, Connor Joe.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. The Pirates down to their final strike.
One ball.
And 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And he hit him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him.
Oh, that stings right there. He was just one out away from going back to his seat in the dugout, but instead, he's going to have to face another test. Hopefully, he can forget about the one that got away. Luke, have you forgotten about the one that got away?
Hayes stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. The Reds leading by 4 here at the top of the ninth. Two outs in the dirt, and it's 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. That one misses. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 7 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 7 runners